Newport, Rhode Island.
Yes. So Newport is a very interesting part of Rhode Island. It's actually an island, unlike Rhode Island. It's an actual island. Newport has a fabulous history. Back in the day, this was the spot. So you had all of these really wealthy people who decided to build, they called them summer cottages, but they're mansions. They are gorgeous.
Beautiful
And
mansion.
you know, this was the social circuit. There were all kinds of parties, lavish parties, and all kinds of things. So today we're actually going to investigate at a property. Well, the building's no longer there. We're going to go investigate the property. There's a haunted stable. It's just amazing. It was built in 1876 by a lawyer named Theodore Davis. And he actually named it, they gave all these mansions names. They named it the Reefs. And the view was absolutely amazing, right on the water. So this mansion was gorgeous, all made of stone. It was beautiful. And then Theodore Davis,
Wasn't he an Egyptologist?
yes, this is the really interesting part about him. He was an Egyptologist, and he used to travel to Egypt all the time, and he would bring back all of these artifacts that he would find, but he was going into the tombs to get these artifacts. He actually was the person that found artifacts that led them to find King Tut's tomb.
That's amazing.
Yes. So really, I mean, if you think about it, he was bringing all of these objects back to his house. Now, we know about haunted objects. Watch our Haunted Dolls episode. You will see. But, you know, they say that a lot of these objects were cursed. And the pharaohs, that's how they were. They would, you come in my area, you're going to be sorry. You're going to be cursed. And he had these objects in the house. So the house never really ever got a chance to have like a good feel to it. It always had really bad. There was never anything good about this beautiful, gorgeous mansion. So Theodore ends up passing away, and this guy named Milton Budlong and his wife Jessie, now she was a kick-ass woman, let me tell you, they purchased this property. And again, tumultuous relationship. Even, I forgot to mention, when the other guy was there, Theodore, this is messed up, guys. He had his live-in mistress with them. It was his wife's cousin. You know, these rich guys, they come along and they're like, you know, makes me so mad. But anyway, back to the Budlongs. So they had a very tumultuous relationship. Their divorce was pretty famous. There were all kinds of articles in the New York Times on them. And the interesting part of that was that Jessie was her own lawyer. She chose to be her own counsel.
Represent.
Yes, and the judge, who was Judge Blodgett, actually commended her. He said, wow. He said, Jessie, you did a great job. Guess who he was?
That's a name I know, Deb.
Yes.
He was a judge in a Lizzie Borden trial.
Amazing. You know, it's funny, like it always comes back to Lizzie for us. No matter what we're investigating, she's always there. She's always a part of it, because she would have wanted that. She would have wanted to be a part of everything that we do, and she is. So I actually had a couple of experiences back at the old stable. There's not too much that remains there. The old servants' quarters are still there. It's now the restrooms. You can go in. There's a little bit of foundation left, but the most fascinating piece is the old stable way in the back. So we're going to go investigate that as well. We're going to try to talk to all the people that we just spoke of. I would love to speak with them all on the spirit box, but I had gone to the back to the old stable, and I was walking on one of the paths. I actually smelled the horses. I was like, oh my God, I smell the horses. It was crazy. And then some people say that they hear a woman screaming. There's an old tower in the back that you can walk up. And you can go inside of it as well. And people have heard a woman screaming there. And Z's our camera guy today. Shout out to Z.
Hey, Z. Good job, Z.
So anyway, we went back there. This was years ago. We decided to just do a little EVP, and I did catch what sounded like a woman, and she just went, ah, kind of like that. So there is a woman back there. So we'll try to connect with her as well when we go back to the stable. Just a lot of fascinating history. Rhode Island has a darker side. It does have a darker side. So some of our investigations we're going to be doing, we're going to kind of cover that section. Like you look at the Providence Place Mall. People wonder, why is there such a bad energy there? Why are all these people committing suicide? Why are these things happening there? Well, guess what that used to be? It was the old jail, and they used to hang people there. So there's always that darker underside of a state, you know. So
Just like Lizzie Borden's, they say there could be a darker property itself.
exactly.
All right.
Yep. So that's why the history is really important as well. So yeah, we're going to show a little bit of that in some of our videos that we're going to be doing. So I don't know. What do you say?
I say let's do
do
this.
Just a side note, guys. The church ended up being open, so we're going to check it out.
Please keep door chapel closed to protect the birds being trapped.
Inside. Oh my God, they do some gorgeous footage. This is beautiful. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Check out these windows, guys. These stained glass windows are amazing.
Is that a sword?
Yes. Check out these chandeliers, guys. They're amazing. Oh, this is so beautiful. I guess they have services. They have the handles set.
That's one.
Let's see if this is bad.
I don't know. No, Deb?
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Look at the windows.
The acoustics in here are always
With
so
the sun
great.
coming through them. Look at that.
Gorgeous, so beautiful. Oh my God. I'd love to sing in one of these churches. The acoustics are amazing. Go back there, that's okay. I'll check it out.
Told you sometimes the doors open.
You're gonna rather be out again today. You know,
I
it's
don't.
souls.
I don't.
Love you very much. Hey, look at my waistcoat. It's like this one.
This must be like a baptism.
Yeah.
Do you want to get baptized? I have to keep the door closed for the birds.
So we're trying not to get wet. Check this out. Let's go right up over this thing here. See all the water? Seawall. Seawall. The seawall. So guys, this is a piece of the old foundation that's left. So we're actually going to go in and we're going to kind of sit back there. We're going to try to do some spirit box and we're going to try to talk to some of those people that we mentioned earlier. I hope you guys can hear us. It's a windy day on the ocean here.
Yep.
One thing that I did forget to mention, however, was the fact that the Budlongs just abandoned this property The government seized it for a while and used it for World War II as a battery defense. Then they gave it back, and by that time they had passed, their daughter had the property. She just left it to decay, and it burned down in 1960. So we're going to head into the foundation. Alright guys, so we took the REM pod up. We're still in the old foundation. Oh hey! What's your name, sir? We're trying to reach Milton or Jesse. Milton, you probably won't want me to talk to Jesse, but I really want to talk to Jesse. She was a kick-ass woman, man. Jesse, are you there? Can you come through? Jesse Budwell? So proud of you, what you did for your divorce.
Who's the man? Oh. Who's the man speaking to us?
Alright guys, so we did get a couple of things over here on the spirit box. It was two different men. I can't really make out what they're saying. The first one seemed to be in reference to the REM pod. He said something about that. And then the second voice was when I said, I'm really proud of Jessie for what she did. A man with a much deeper voice came through and said something. So I'm just going to play it for you guys, and you can figure out what you think it said. Okay? The old foundation. Still in the old foundation. Still in the old foundation.
Yes. Did you say yes?
Might have said Jesse.
Sounds like just.
Jess.
Yeah, I believe that's
Just.
what. But you guys tell us, what do you think he said?
Yeah. So, two guys came through. Amazing.
Yep.
Now we're off to the stable. Woohoo.
Let's hope it still stands.
Yeah.
We haven't been over there yet, guys.
Never been over there in a while,
We're
so
about to find out.
that's my spot.
Do this.
So we're here at the old stable. This is such an iconic piece of property. All that's left from that gorgeous estate, really.
Yeah.
It has a second floor. I suppose the man who took care of the horses lived up there. Has a couple of fabulous chimneys. And there's a cool courtyard out back as well, where I guess they would get the horses ready. They would drive in and out here with the carriages. They probably keep the carriages in the middle section. So this is really cool, guys. So we're gonna go check it out. You ready?
You ready? Let's
Do this.
All right, let's go. Oh, the staircase up there.
I was so lightheaded when I first walked in here. But check out all of this graffiti, guys. This is amazing. I just heard a voice.
So do I.
I heard a whisper. So we're gonna do some EVP and spirit box.
Are those people still up on the outside? But
Definitely.
just make sure it's not them.
No, it came from over there, and I heard it in my right ear.
I got lightheaded and
Where
like a
did
little
I-
nauseous when I got in. As soon as you get in, you get lightheaded and a little nauseous.
Yeah,
These people.
there's people. That was the people. That wasn't the man. There's a man here, maybe the guy that used to, work upstairs in the carriage house.
They're jumping over there.
Yeah. All right, so we'll cut for a second. So now we found where the horses were, got some beautiful stalls where they kept the horses. We're just going to do a little bit of spirit box here, see if the guy comes through.
We'll get the caretaker.
We're thinking maybe it was the caretaker that used to live upstairs, but check out the ceiling, guys, the trees are coming through. It's crazy, and over there. Wow. It's amazing. All right, let's do a spare box and see what comes through. Hello, I heard your voice. I'm Deb, Sue, and Dee. What is your name? Maybe you used to live here or ride here. The horses must be gorgeous.
Did you take care of the horses?
Did you live in the upstairs part up there? Got a nice little area where you stayed? Right. So we were kind of drawn into this area, much colder over here. Sue felt something.
Like
Zee and
goosebumps.
Sue were feeling a little bit sick as soon as we walked in here. This would have been the room where they would have put the 3 carriages and then hooked the horses up. Probably walked them around through the courtyard and then through the middle section of the barn and out to the path. But we're gonna do a little spare box here because I feel like, for some reason, this spot. All right, let's turn the spare box on.
Also smelling fire. You smell that?
I didn't smell it. It's
Yeah.
fire now. That house did burn now.
Yep.
Anyone in here with us? Like to speak to us? Is this where they hook the horses up to the carriages? Yeah. How many carriages do they have? Just curious. We're just trying to get the history.
Wood planks in there. Like
Like, you need carriage house, you know, you open up.
yeah. Is someone in here with us? Were you hearing the fire? So this is like a charred piece of wood, maybe that's why it's smelling smoke.
Wow. I wonder if this is probably one of the old carriages.
Yeah,
And there's another piece in
I've been seeing different things.
Yeah.
The horses.
What was this used for, this piece? Is this a piece of the, one of the carriages? Maybe? Can you enlighten me? That's good.
Where do you want us to go?
Wow, look at that big piece there. That was like one metal piece that could have been from a carriage, right there. Was that piece from a carriage? You can talk to us. Let's check out your area. See all that? That was all, because there's no metal. This building is mostly stone. Although it could have been some of those pieces from up there that could have.
There's a lot of them.
Look at this.
Why did you want us to come back here?
This is old pottery. Cool, right? What is that from? Check this out. Pacifico Clara. No idea what that is, guys.
Look it up.
Porcelain,
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. This is the bottom. Here's some more of that old porcelain.
It's got a voice.
See, I don't have the first recorder.
It's all right.
You guys telling us what those are from? Is that your drink?
Is
Bring your bottle.
that to rub on horses' legs?
Oh, like a liniment.
Yeah. Is this pottery from the house? You smoke. More pieces of pottery.
Yeah, that was the courtyard. You would have the carriages here as well. This is
So you
where
guys wanna go upstairs?
Yeah, this is where I heard the voice here first came in. I think I started on whoever it is was from like right over here. That's where I heard the voice. Stop pulling around. That's weird.
Let it come out.
Yeah, let's check it out. There's another piece of old body. I keep finding it. No markings or anything on it, which is weird.
Yeah, I'm not seeing, well, alright, what is this?
It's
Is that a
like,
rock?
yeah, it's a rock, like as if it's like cement, like a cement block.
That was on
Broken.
fire, 'cause oh yeah, probably used to
Yeah.
had a fire sitting there. I did, like, 20 people I'd be taking out.
Lots of glass.
So it's just a missing road.
The vent over there, that might have been like from one of the chimneys or something, right? Guys, check out the view from the tower from here. This is so cool. That's where we're headed next, to the tower. A haunted tower. Right, haunted tower. Woo-hoo. There's a lot of that pottery around. I wish I knew what that was. All right, let's go upstairs. Painted stone. All right, let's head upstairs. I don't think there's much up there. Solid. Let's hope.
Let's hope. Do you hear that noise?
Yeah, it's water dropping down. That's why the
Oh,
pool's
okay.
there.
Debunked.
Debunked.
So the stairs apparently end right here.
Yeah.
I don't know how people got up there.
Maybe that's where they kept the hay. Maybe they had a ladder.
There's so much graffiti up there though.
Oh, yeah.
Like
People
how
been
did
Maybe
out
they climbed
there.
through up there. Maybe somebody fit.
Deb don't.
Now, I'm not gonna climb, I'm not that good at climbing, but there could have been stairs here.
This looks
and
like a
they-
metal thing blocking
And
the
they
way.
crumbled, yeah. The stairs probably crumbled and then they don't want people up there, so that's, he either lived up in this whole area, because you look, there's,
You want to get the camera around here, Izzy?
yeah, because there's a thing that goes,
I can try and.
there's like a
zoom.
doorway that goes around the right up there, which was probably his spot.
That's the spot.
This is the spot. Pretty cool, right?
Does somebody make a
getting-
noise up there if you're up there?
See, it's weird. There's the old pipes. This is where I heard the voice, and I'm getting lightheaded again.
It's in this area.
Spirit,
I'm freaking getting lightheaded again.
dripping, dripping. The spirit box session.
We're gonna give you one last chance to come through. Can you tell us what was up here? We'd really like to know. What you busy? What you busy? Alright guys, this is my favorite tree. Check this out. The way the branches go is absolutely amazing. And it goes all the way out here. Makes like a little bench. This is on the way. We're on our way to the old tower. And we passed this as we're going down the path. So it's pretty cool. I just wanted you guys to see this. A little offside.
Butterflies.
Butterflies everywhere, guys. Monarchs, so cool. But this, look at, you can see how buildings get overtaken by the trees. Like, that's just an amazing footage of that old barn, you know? So we're gonna walk over to the tower and do some EVP in the spot where you and I, Z, put our EVP.
No, that's the original.
Imagine, yeah. That's the original.
Got cement block up top of my original. So guys, here we are at the tower. It's pretty cool. You can tell it's been updated a little bit with staircases and the top part there. Well, look at this. That looks like the original staircase around the outside of it. Isn't that awesome?
Amazing. We're gonna walk around the other side where Z and I got the EVP, and we're gonna do like a little EVP.
I'm fascinated with this
Inside the tower, guys, doing an EVP session. Give you a couple more minutes if anyone would like to come through. Just speak into this device in my hand. Is this your special spot where you used to come, hang out? So guys, you gotta check out this view from the top of the tower. This is amazing. You can see the ocean. All the sailboats are out today. And over here, this is so cool. Check out this view of the stable from here. That's where we just came from. That was crazy. We're actually gonna do a spirit box session from home here as well. So
Imagine a view in the winter without all the leaves on the trees.
back again in winter time. Alright guys, so we're gonna do a short spirit box session. See what we get on top of the tower.
Well, we're gonna get a dog barking.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello?
Hi.
You
How are you?
Hungry or
I heard hungry.
Okay. Me too.
We are getting hungry.
Do you,
Pancakes and chowder.
do you know what this tower was used for?
Was that Jesse? Is that you, Jesse? Thank you for coming through.
Beautiful view. Did
Dogs
you
in
used
the
to come up
background.
here? Lots. Is that what you're saying? I have two voices.
I heard two
Yeah.
voices.
You getting that? All right, guys. So we're at the top of the tower. We're doing spirit box. The REM pod was just going off, as he showed you. We had asked on the spirit box what this building was used for, and a woman came through and said, "Wood, grain." So now we know what it was used for. So I'm going to play that for you guys. You ready? Hello, hi. Hello, hi. So that was pretty cool,
Yeah.
right? Amazing, amazing. So Sue was talking about the beautiful view up here. We had been asking what this was used for, and a guy says fire. And you were saying how they would have.
Yeah, I mean, it was common to have a tall tower somewhere so you could see fire coming from a distance.
Right, yeah. So come closer, Z, I'll play this for them. They can hear the guy's voice. Wow. This is pretty cool. Alright guys, so we asked how many horses. When I had the headphones in, it was that same little man coming through, and I thought he said 5 or 6. He came in previously when you asked again about the tower. He's like, already told you, but then we asked about the horses. I heard 5 or 6 when I had the headsets on, but we did get a number, but it sounds a little different on here, so I'm just going to play it for you guys and see if you can hear it with the wind. Alright, well, it's clamp shot through the bamboo forest. Lunchtime at Blue's. He's eating the burger. Alright guys, so that was really an amazing time. Just to explore the history of that place and the property, and I think they did come through. I felt it the strongest in the, we were in the carriage house. We did get some things come through on the spirit box. We got most of the spirit box stuff came through on the top of the tower.
The carriage house, it was more of a feeling. Like you felt you weren't alone. You got a nauseous feeling.
Yeah.
All my hairs on my arm were like on end.
Yeah.
But a lot of clear responses from the tower.
Yes. And as soon as I walked in the carriage house, I felt lightheaded, and I heard that disembodied voice. It was a man off to the side. So there was definitely somebody in there with us. We had the REM pod go off when we were on top of the tower, remember?
Oh yeah.
So that was pretty neat. So all in all, I feel like it was an active area. We got a lot of different responses on the spirit box, which we played for you guys. Hopefully you could hear. And we did get with a lot of personal experiences, which was amazing. Now we're at, this is so cool guys, this used to be an old beach club. All that's left is the chimney. The rest burned down. But we figured this would be an awesome spot to film our closing.
Yeah,
Day
great
in
beach
Newport.
day.
Yeah, it was beautiful with those crashing waves and
Walk on the
the cliff walk,
cliff walk, yeah.
And delicious lunch, and we got some spirit activity. Somebody was with us, following us around. The woman was what really got me on the spirit box when you kept asking what was kept inside of that tower, and then I heard a woman go, wood grain, and I stopped and I'm like, wood grain? And so I was like, wait a minute, Deb, wood and grain, that's what they kept in here. So that was pretty cool. And then the guy said fire, and we thought maybe it could have been a fire tower.
Possibly, yeah.
So it was all validation. It's good to find when you can find stuff out from spirit that
we
no
asked
one
how
else
many
knows.
horses. We're not sure on the number, guys. Maybe you can let us know, but we definitely got a number.
We got a number, because when I was listening with the headphones, I heard 5 or 6. But then when I listened back, it sounded like either 16 or 60. So you guys let us know what you heard. But all in all, great day.
It was a fun day.
Fun day. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so it goes off. You don't want to miss us if we go live or anything like that, or any of our episodes. We have some great episodes coming up that we're going to do for you
we
guys.
have got some good ideas.
Yeah, we have some great, amazing adventures coming up. We don't want you to miss it. You know, thank you so much for watching. We love you guys. Be sure to share the love.
Bye.
Bye.